Hey, what's up, you guys? Jason Wheeler here with FastPacedLoans.com, and I'm making a quick video here today because a lot of people have been asking me about the brand new program that just came out. It's our own portfolio program. We're banking this program. You cannot find this elsewhere. This is something that is exclusive to us, and it is a stated income financing. And what I want to do real quick is just kind of go over not really anything fun, but a lot of people have been asking me, what does it take to qualify for this? So let's take a quick look here at what the qualifying guidelines are for this stated income loan program is. Now, we can go up to $5 million on this program to lend out, and what this program was mainly made for and who can qualify for this stated income program is mainly, it was structured for people that are self-employed, people that maybe have a lot of write-offs, people like real estate agents, realtors, loan officers, maybe you drive Uber, maybe you are a marketer, or you are in some kind of a networking company or something like that, and you have decent money. You want to be able to have assets to support your stated income. If you're stating that you have a huge amount of monthly income and you don't have any assets in your bank account, we're going to question that. So there still are some guidelines and some things that you need to do to have this loan make sense. But what's really great about this loan is that you don't need to document income in a traditional way. Okay, what does that mean? That means that, and first of all, our loan amounts go anywhere from a current conforming limit, which is based on Fannie Mae's current conforming limit. Our minimum loan amount is going to be $424,100. Okay, and we could go up to $2.5 million on this particular program. All right. What's really cool about this program is we don't need to see your tax returns. We don't need to see your W-2s. This does work for employed and self-employed, so we don't look at W-2s. We're not going to ask you for pay stubs. We're definitely not going to ask you for a 4506T. If you're familiar with what that is, it's basically a form that most lenders have you fill out to verify your tax returns with the IRS. We do not ask you to fill out a 4506T. There are some things that we use instead of these items. Okay, so we do still have to underwrite our loan. We have to make sure that it makes sense. That's why we make sure that you have some assets, and you obviously have to make a significant down payment. This works for either purchase or refinance. Now, what can we use instead of those traditional income documents? Instead of using tax returns, pay stubs, we can use a non-audited P&L from your business. So basically a P&L that you put together, a P&L that you keep, something that is either QuickBooks or an Excel file. The P&L should be accurate, but we could definitely take a P&L from you. And we also need a third party to verify your business. So if you're stating that you're self-employed, we do need a third party, usually a CPA. Hopefully that CPA does prepare your tax returns. It could be a little bit more difficult if you're self-prepared tax returns, but we do need a third party to go ahead and verify that you've been self-employed for at least 2 years. The other thing that's really cool that we can do to cross-check is we could use, we can make sure that if your business appears on Google or Yelp or another public domain somewhere that's verifiable, we could use that as well. And if your business appears on your credit report, we can pair that up with your P&L or your letter, and that is fine. If you're employed and you're an employee, we could use just a verbal or written verification of employment from the employer. We're not necessarily going to look at any pay stubs or W-2s. And the main way that we calculate your income is we have a calculation that we use based on your assets. And the assets, these are the assets before your down payment. So let's say if you have $500,000 and you're going to use $150,000 for a down payment, we're gonna go ahead and calculate your income based on the amount that you had before your down payment. So that's a really great feature there. If you have questions about this, I definitely want to try and answer them for you. The pricing is really great. Now, obviously, depending on when you're watching this video, pricing could change without notice. Okay, pricing on these loans could change anytime. They could change without notice. As of now, we have rates that are starting as low as 4.5%. Now, depending on your scenario, depending on different things in the file, credit, loan to value, how much money you're using for a down payment, the pricing can change a bit. But we do have some very competitive pricing on this program. It's not as high as a lot of my competitors out there. A lot of my competitors are doing loans similar to this, or around 6% or higher. We can go as low as 4.5% on this loan as of today. It could change at any time, so definitely get with me to price out your loan specifically. If this is something that you're interested in, if this is something that you want to learn more about, what I absolutely want you to do is call my cell phone and call it today. It's right here on this page. Or if you want, you could go ahead and click here and go to my website, jasonwheeler.biz, search for Jumbo Loans, click here, and ask about our Bay Area stated income loans right here. You can contact me in several different ways. I want to answer all your questions. I want to make it easy for you, and I want to make sure that we can get you financed and get something set up for you so that you could, buy that real estate you've been looking for. Thanks a lot, you guys. I appreciate you listening, and if you could benefit from this program, let me know. Thank you.